Hi, Jim.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, Jim. How are you today?
Great to see you.
Good to see you, Jim. A real pleasure for me. So, how was your day so far?
Good, good, man. Just been doing a lot of interviews and dropped the album today, so things are good.
Wonderful, wonderful, Jim. So, Jim, your debut album, Kill the Beautiful, is out today. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yeah, we're real excited about it. Myself, Steph Honde, and Vinny Appice.
Yeah.
It's a project that we put together a while ago, and just the songwriting, just the songs started flowing. So in the vein of Black Sabbath, and we're real excited for the world to hear it today.
Amazing. And any particular concept that went behind this album?
Well, I mean, initially it was just we just were writing songs, and then the music just started taking over, and just kind of it happened. So really there was no set way of how we wanted to write the album. It just all the songs just started flowing.
Awesome. And any special plans for today later in the evening?
As far as like
Release
the
date.
album,
Yes, the release
yeah,
date.
it's just been great. I mean, we're getting a great response so far. I mean, the album just came out today, so via Deco Records, and just been getting flooded with interviews, and fans are really seem to be pretty receptive to it. So yeah, we're really happy, you know, with the results so far.
Wonderful. And talking about this album, 12 amazing songs, mind-blowing songs, great musicianship, vocals, everything is perfect in this album. And I totally enjoyed each and every song to this album. Thank you so much for this amazing music, Jim. And how do you, as a band, feel about the outcome of this one?
We're really happy. I mean, when we started demoing these songs, Steph and myself, um, we didn't really know what we were going to do with it. We started writing songs during COVID. So that crazy COVID thing that you might have remembered. So we started writing songs during that, and really just as fun. That's really, and then they started coming out so heavy and cool that I said I'm gonna give Vinny a call and send him over to him. And Vinny fell in love with them, and it was like these songs are great and right up his alley. So the next thing you know, we were kind of pushing each other. Let's do a whole album. Let's do a whole album like this. And we have a couple extra songs that we didn't even release. So the 12 songs were the best songs, in our opinion. And then once the album was completed, we had R.D. Dillon produce it. We just started shopping the record around to see if there was any interest in releasing this thing. And before you know it, Deco jumped on it. They were like, "This is great! Oh my God, we're really excited to put this thing out." So they're really happy. They got completely behind the record, and the response has been, like I said, crazy. I think got released worldwide. We've already sold units in Japan today, I'm told, and in Europe. So it's crazy.
Beautiful. And any plans to be on a tour later this year, or do you have any particular plans for Scream Taker this year?
We're already getting offers. It's crazy. Like I said, we didn't when we put this thing together, we had no intentions of doing anything like that. We just wanted to make a good record. And now we're getting offers throughout the world to come out and play, and it's kind of going to be fun to play some of these songs, I would think, live anyways.
Wonderful. And Jim, would you like to tell me how Scream Taker really started and how do you all got together as a band?
Well, like I said, with Steph and myself, we basically, um, we just kind of we just were writing songs. Steph and myself and Vinny all worked together on my last solo album, and Vinny and I play in a band called the Appice Brothers with Carmine, with brother Carmine. So we've been together. I've been with that project for about 12 years. So and Steph and I and Vinny all played on a couple of Steph's albums, and so we've all worked together. And once this thing got started getting serious and the songs started getting really good, Vinny said to me, he goes, "Let's make this a band. I mean, we got something here. There's a need for this type of thing out there." So really, that's how we did it, Keith. I mean, we just started really just as a fun idea. Now it turned into this what we have now, and we're already talking about going back in and starting to make some more songs, write some more songs, making follow up to this, maybe do a tour with this, or do some choice shows. Anyways, I mean, I wouldn't say a huge tour, but do a bunch of shows. We already got offers on the East Coast and in Brazil, America. We got a promoter out there who's he's pretty hot on this. He's already got us 2 weeks ready to go. So it's gonna do something. I don't know what, but who knows? And then guys like yourself who promote us, and play the music, that's how this whole thing works.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. And August 26th, you put up a video for Stone Cold from this album. A great video, the making. And would you like to tell me a bit about this song and the making of this video?
That song was pretty cool. That was the first one we wrote together. We wrote that song, Steph and myself, just as for fun again. And then I got it over to Vinny, and Vinny, played like he always does, amazing and heavy and just powerful. So then we decided to make a video for it, kind of for fun. Basically, Robbie from the Goo Goo Dolls had us this thing called Music is Art every year, so he asked us to do a video for it. We kind of did it like a theme, like almost like a mini movie, like a sea level horror movie, and that's all it was supposed to be for. It's Robbie's Music is Art, but the video came out so good. Joe Palumbo did the production on it, and it came out so good that we decided, you know what, let's release this as a single for the new album, and we did some edits on it. Joe changed some stuff around, and we gave it back to Deco, and Deco released it for the video. And I'm sure you've seen the video already, so it's kind of interesting. It's got my fiance in there and a bunch of people from Buffalo and where I'm from, Buffalo, New York, and it was a lot of fun to make. It's
Amazing.
very campy, very campy.
And any plans to come up with more videos from this album?
Yeah, it's something we're gonna do right away. I guess we just started talking about it the other day, and we're gonna do. Vinny's out on tour right now with Last in Line, and so he just left today to do a bunch of shows. When he gets back, we're gonna film. We're gonna film a video for one of the songs. I think it might be "Kill the Beautiful," the title track, or "Curse of the Werewolf," one of them. But we're gonna do something.
Wonderful. And you being inducted as a Hall of Famer for Buffalo for quite some
Yeah.
years now. So how do you feel about this great thing?
Well, it's amazing. I mean, it's always great to be recognized in your own hometown. When you travel the world like we do, and you kind of break the Buffalo scene, and you get out there and discover there's fans everywhere that like this type of music. But it's always nice to be recognized in your own hometown. So it was a big honor, and it's a great organization, and proud to be a part of it.
Wonderful, Jim, wonderful. And any other plans with Scream Taker or more plans with your other projects now, Jim?
Well, yeah, Scream Taker is going to be. We're going to be doing some stuff with that, as much as we can, because Vinny tours a lot. I play in a bunch of. I have a bunch of projects. Steph's in France, so he lives in France, so he does a lot of stuff with his projects out there. So when we can, we'll definitely put it together and really try and do some shows, because I know a lot of people are already asking. They had who has the record already are saying that they want to hear it live. So they already tell me their favorite songs on it and whatnot. So, and I always keep busy. I have a lot of cool projects that I do um, in here in New York. So I got a lot of cool things coming up with that.
Awesome, Jim. And Jim, finally, what would be the message that you want to give to your fans around the world?
Just enjoy the record and go out and get it. There's a bundle pack where you get a T-shirt and a booklet. I'm actually got couple thousand booklets right now that I have to autograph, and then we're going to send them. They go out as a bundle, and so I'm doing that probably tomorrow or maybe later tonight. But there's that, and and a couple other notes. New about one of my favorite bands, a band called from Buffalo called Talus. He just released new album. I'm going to show you this. Talus.
Awesome,
They
awesome.
just Billy Sheehan from Talus. Great,
Yeah.
amazing, probably the best bass player in the world. Um, he just released an album today as well with my friend Phil Nauer, who recently passed away. So it's kind of a tribute to Phil. And I go out and get that record as well, because it's heard it, it's amazing. And we do this thing called the Musicians of Buffalo every year, with Steph Honde, myself. I'm a guest, and Billy Sheehan and Bobby LaBelle. They do this every year. So doing that in December, and I'm doing a cool show with Dave Constantino from the original Talos, three-piece Talos. So I have a lot of cool things going on, and but yeah, go out and get the Scream Taker record. Go out and get the Talos record too. I'm gonna give them a plug as well because good friends of mine, and it's a great record. And Phil was my best friend, so I want to make sure that his legacy lives on.
Absolutely. And Jim, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview. A great honor to meet you today.
You
And
too.
thank you so much for decades of giving us amazing music with your amazing vocals. Thank you so much for that. And hope to see you on the road real soon. And I wish you and the entire band all the success in the coming days. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Keith. You keep rocking.
Meet you too, Jim. Take care of yourself and have a great evening. Bye-bye.
See you, buddy.